Hello guys, my name is Frithian and I welcome you to the ninth episode of the Trash Farm podcast. As always, we have the co-host, Shyde. Say hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
And we have Keelvin as our guest, which is a 30k sub YouTuber who accidentally also became a VTuber at one point.
Oh, it
Did
wasn't an
you?
accident. It's all calculated, you know?
Okay, it wasn't
I
Planned
ac-
think
from
I
day
remember
one.
something about that.
yeah, it wasn't on accident per se, but it's worth
It
mentioning.
happens.
It
Sure.
yeah, it just happens that one day you're just strolling around, having a nice good day, and then you have an idea to become an Isaac VTuber. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Honestly, I wish I knew how to make VTubers. I would make a VTuber for like every Isaac character, and whoever I'm playing as, I just switch to that one. That would be the goal, really.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea, but nobody here has the fucking skills for it. Sadly.
Exactly. Like one of my fans made a baby plum VTuber thing. That was awesome as fuck. I just gotta hone into whatever the fuck they did and just make 30 something more of them.
I actually saw that one. That one looked like a fucking old man. I'll
No,
be
I
I'll
like to
be in
call
touch.
it
Yeah.
dehydrated plum is what I like to call it.
Oh, dehydrated. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's got all the fucking like liquid sucked out of him. He's just left to suffer.
Uh, I hope that he gets treatment for his depression. Anyway,
Nah, he's happy.
yeah. How did you get into Isaac, Kelvin? Because most people tell me that they got to Isaac through Flash.
Do you mean like the Newgrounds Flash or just Wrath
Yeah,
of the Lamb or?
I think that yeah through Flash. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I never played on Newgrounds originally. I mean, I have since, but I started playing Isaac because I was a fan of Bullet Hells at the time, and I was playing like weird, obscure Bullet Hells just because it's like, well, I could immediately find on like online, just weird flash sites, maybe like Newgrounds even, or just some random games on Steam. Like, remember I was talking to my friend. I was like, "Oh, you ever heard of Don Maku Unlimited too?" And they're like, "What the fuck did you even just say?" And then I was like, you know what? I need to get like bullet hells or whatever that people actually know, so I can talk to someone about it. And I always thought Isaac looked stupid because it was just because all I saw was like, the baby shooting poop, and I was like, why would I play that? But I eventually gave it a shot, and I started on Wrath of the Lamb, even though Rebirth was out at the time when I started. But I just started out the original because I was like, oh, it's the first one, so you have to. So that's how I got into it.
Hmm. I never really played Flash Isaac myself. Okay, I played it one or two times for a video, but I never released that video because I was just tired during those, and I didn't think that they were good quality.
Right. I mean, either way, I mean, Wrath of the Lamb still holds up to a certain degree. Like, it's not as good as Isaac. It's not 1-to-1 anymore, but it still holds up. It's really hard though.
I mean, comparing Flash to Repentance is kind of unfair to the to Wrath of
Oh
the
yeah,
Lamb.
sure.
Yeah, but
Still really playable. Like, it still holds up. If you've never touched Rebirth, I'd say give it a shot. Even if you have touched Rebirth, you could probably steamroll that fast if you're good enough.
well, actually, I did touch Rebirth. The first like 50, 60 hours I put into the game was just Rebirth. At the
Yeah.
time, when Repentance was at like full swing. I got to the game at like September and didn't exactly have the money for the DLCs, so I was
Right.
so I was stuck with Rebirth for a bit.
Hey, that works too, honestly.
Yeah, and I think that the fact that I got into Rebirth first before getting to the DLCs kind of made my entry into the game easier because it just didn't hit me that much with the difficulty because Repentance is harder than Rebirth if you think about it.
Oh yeah, obviously for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit tons to unlock and a lot more difficulty.
Yeah, I wonder what it's like for someone to start with fucking repentance. Like that sounds. I mean, would they be overwhelmed? Would they even know what to do? Almost. That sounds crazy to me.
I know. I think that the start is like exactly the same as with Rebirth.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that there are just more paths to like
The alt path
explore.
I think is unlocked at the beginning.
No,
No,
you need to be like
no,
Hush. You need to be
no.
Hush
You
like
Oh,
some amount
I
of
see.
times.
no
Yeah.
for yeah for alt path you need to beat Hush 3 times, and for the beast ending you have to defeat Mother. So it's still unlocking like uh step by step. You still have to like complete a few things before everything
Yeah,
is
for
like
sure.
opened.
And
Yeah.
then you figure out how much you actually have to do, and you have a panic attack.
Yeah.
So, did you play Anti-Birth before Repentance? And if yes, what is your opinion on it?
I have not. Never really got into mods until YouTube actually, and it's funny because everyone will just if you're an Isaac YouTuber, everyone's just gonna assume you have played all the popular DLC, especially Anti-Birth. Like one time, I didn't recognize a song from Anti-Birth in a video, and then someone commented saying, um, they said like, "Oh, I swear to God, Isaac YouTubers are a different breed. They don't even know this Anti-Birth song." And then someone replied to my defense, being like, "Well, it's probably been a while since he's played it." And I was like, and no other comments even acknowledge the fact that I might not have played it. Like everyone just assumes I have, but never even touched Anti-Birth.
Well, to be entirely honest, I got into the game ever since Repentance came out, so I did not touch Anti-Birth in any single shape or form.
Yeah.
Uh, the only link between me and Anti-Birth is the fact that I have a couple of songs playing as the soundtrack.
Oh yeah. I've gone back and listened to a
Using
lot of the music.
yeah, using mods, etc. Yeah, and
Nice.
yeah. I mean, what is your opinion on mods?
I mean, I like mods. I didn't use them until I did YouTube and I'm playing the game since I was like in high school, but because I like to put a cap on games. Like, there's a lot of games I want to play, and if I start downloading, because I already had like like 500 hours in Isaac, so it's like when I like finish everything, something like that probably. So it's like, all right, do I add mods to this game and then play this game for another 500 hours, or do I give something else a shot, like expand my horizons or whatever? So I like mods, but the literal only reason I'm into Isaac mods right now is because I play Isaac a lot more than I used to on YouTube and stuff. So I need to keep it more fresh. But like before, it was just like, nah, let me just move on to a game. So I didn't do mods for any game at all.
Hmm. I think that quality of life mods that make the original game better while keeping the developer's vision the same. I think that those kind of mods are uh, the best ones because it's still keeping the same spirit while making that spirit of the game better, right?
Wait, what mods are these? What are you talking about?
Quality of
Like, for
life.
example, like
Oh yeah,
external
yeah.
item descriptions and shit.
Gotcha. Like, I didn't even
But
have that for a while.
I somewhat disagree because like my favorite kinds of mods are the ones that add a lot of content,
I
but
mean,
like
I mean,
they still kind of add to the vanilla feeling of the game because the items aren't exactly like different in like huge ways from items in the actual game.
I mean, I
Or
think
if
that
they are, they have unique gimmicks.
I think that's just a difference in philosophy at this point. Because,
That's true.
yeah, because of course that is the argument that adding more content to the game is is refreshing to the gameplay, and plus the fact that it is refreshing makes for a good YouTube content. We can all agree on that.
Yep.
But for casual play, I think that only quality of life mods are like okay. No, I think that quality of life mods should be uh, accepted in every single situation. Of course, of course, when we get into the area of like giving you unfair advantages, then I think that steps into the territory of like, okay, this is kind of questionable. But again, I think it's more depends on if it's a single player or a multiplayer game. Which, with single players, that's not really a discussion. At least not as much important one.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
I feel
fucking
like people can just kind of play any way they want. If they want to just turn the debug console, do debug 10 for the quick kill and just steamroll everything. I don't get it, but I mean, good for you guys, so it doesn't bother me.
sometimes whenever I play for fun, like if I'm not recording for an episode, I just like enable the debug console and I just like find what breaks the game. That's all I do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, just I'll give you one recommendation, man. Just don't become a synergy YouTuber, please. We have enough
I'm
of
not.
those.
Yeah, seriously, we have
Yeah,
Slay, we have kind of Chemicat, I guess. I don't know.
no, I
He hasn't
wouldn't.
been doing videos lately, has he? I think his
Uh,
last one was last month.
I think he was like busy with some shit. I don't know. I'm not following
Probably.
him that much. Okay.
So why did you decide to start a YouTube channel?
I'm sorry, I was drinking water. I started YouTube I think my first channel was in like 2009, and that's because I
Holy
watched a lot of
shit.
YouTube. Yeah, I watched a lot of YouTube, and then I liked a lot of YouTube, and I want to be a YouTuber, and so I just started making channel. I was watching, like old school like Smosh, Niga Higa, all that good stuff. So
Mhm.
I just wanted to because I thought it looked fun. Like I feel like a lot of kids did, and then so I fucked around with that
Yep.
like off and on for the longest time. I probably made like fucking like 10 different channels because I thought like I should, because you're a kid and you just think weird shit like, oh, I gotta make a channel about this and this and this, when it all could have lived on one channel, or you don't even upload videos on like half them. Just kind of how it goes, I feel like. And then yeah, I don't know, I just fucked around on that for the longest time, and like in 2015 I made the Keelvin channel, and that's because my friend wanted to like start a let's play thing, and I was like cynical, and I was like, oh, this is not going to take off when we can just play games for fun. Like what's the point? But I did it anyway, and then we did like a few like real like tries at let's plays, and the quality was garbage, and so he stopped, and then I started like endlessly shit posting, just uploading literally everything and anything, just the stupidest stuff in the world. And I did that for literal years on that channel, from 2015 to like when Repentance came out. But the previous videos were like 90% shit posts. Um,
So you're saying you were kind of like a YouTube OG since you said you started in like 2009, right?
I,
You
2008 is
could.
when YouTube went up, I think.
I mean,
no, it was like 2004 or five.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
still, it's
Fuck, I'm old.
yeah.
still. I think that the age of 2009 is like still respectable enough since we are already crossing into 2022. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Yep.
it's longer than you'd think. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, exactly. In 2009, I was fucking 5. I was a 5 year
Nice.
I was a 5-year-old kid spending time in kindergarten, probably eating shit off the ground or some shit.
Oh, as all kindergartners do. I was like in sixth grade, I think, in 2009.
Ah,
I
interesting.
was like in third grade.
Nice.
Aren't you 18?
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I was probably in like second grade or something. I think I was 1 year older than Frithian, which is 6. Or no, 7? No, it's 6.
6,
'Cause you
I
said you were
think.
5.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
like, the kind of a sidetrack here. Betty White died yesterday.
I know, I saw that. So sad.
Seriously. Like,
oh.
fuck
And
you, 2021.
and on the
It was just before her fucking 100th birthday, too.
I know it's like a few weeks away. And
Yep.
on December 31st, 2020, found out that MF Doom died, or he died like a few weeks before that. But like, what's up with New Year's Eve and delivering terrible news?
Seriously.
Like, okay, like yesterday, yeah, I don't get the phenomenon either, but yesterday on December 31st, John Madden died, Which,
Yes, I saw that too.
yeah,
Oh, he died?
yeah,
Damn, I did not see that one.
yeah, and the okay, and the only the the reason as to why I know that and why it's sort of important to me is that I am in a shit posting team that basically makes mods for a visual novel, shit posting mods for a visual novel, right? And the whole team has this story of being obsessed about John Madden. So the news that he died clearly hit us all, because let's be honest, he was the identity of those shitpost mods.
Favorite video and why?
In general,
Yeah, in
Yes.
general, like
like okay, yeah,
your
yeah,
favorite video that you made.
right. I don't fucking know, dude. Wouldn't it be something on Keelvin probably? um, oh yeah, I didn't even get to this. Yeah, I was trying to do YouTube on like a different channel for like a year and a half before I even took Keelvin seriously. I made a lot of like sketches and memes and like shit posts there. So I was like trying on different channel, which I think it's funny that Keelvin popped off because I casually was just like, oh, let me play uh Repentance because it's new on Keelvin and maybe I can find some cool synergy and the channel could pop off. And that's kind of
Oh,
what happened. So it like worked out. Um, but yeah, it probably my favorite video probably wouldn't be a Keelvin video. Like I like Keelvin obviously, but I have to imagine I'm looking at my channel right now. It's probably just some random sketch I made that I like better than anything else. That was like a good time filming. Oh,
Sorry for
there's
the
this.
clicking
Yeah,
noises. I'm just fiddling with my earbud case
well,
because
that's fine. I didn't even hear anything.
I've
yeah, we didn't hear anything.
okay, good.
The mic didn't pick that up. Yeah.
There's this one video on my other channel that I was super proud of. It was the first video that I made that besides like a shit post that like an actual sketch that like did really well. It got 27K views, which is still fantastic for that channel specifically. It's called r/tv2high, and it's top tier. I just reviewed the r/tv2high subreddit, and people just really took a liking to that one, and then I think it's become probably one of my favorites over time because of that. And I think it's still funny.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's one video that you want to make or that you would want to make, but you cannot for whatever reason, what would it be? What would be the video about?
I got no idea. I don't know. Just I don't know because I feel like all my ideas I try to make it like realistic. So I don't think I have anything that's will be out of reach. I mean, I'd probably like to like interview like fucking play like co-op with like Edmund or something like that. That'd be dope as hell. Or like one of the big eyes of guys. Even if it's just for fun, I'll do it for fun too. But I don't know. There's nothing really like I feel like that's been out of my reach that I've really wanted to do. Because usually if there's an idea, I can find a way to do it. My ideas aren't that crazy. I feel like if anything, I'd like to do like a like a short film, like direct something like that. That'd be cool. But that's a whole different topic. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, also like with Isaac Big Isaac YouTubers or like Big Isaac players, who exactly do you mean? Because we've had a lot of people on this show.
Not really. It's what we only have like 8 episodes.
We have
And we
episodes, but we've had
eight
the like
episodes, and we only invited 2 YouTubers so far. So
no,
don't say
we've
a lot.
invited.
Don't say a lot. I would say.
I mean, you had
Okay, well, we
BD1P,
invited
Chemcat.
3
Yeah, B1P, Chemicat, but those were the ones that I mentioned.
and Hampa.
He's a smaller one, but yeah. Okay.
But actually, I have been really wanting to do the podcast with Huts, but like I know that's
I
not gonna
don't.
happen for a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah. No. Maybe later, but let's
Yeah,
let's
we
not.
gotta get bigger first.
Yeah, let's not deep into dreams now. But okay,
Yeah.
so we have I have mentioned that you were an Isaac VTuber. Question is, why was it just for fun, or was it to was it just for fun? I guess.
Just being a YouTuber in general.
No, why? No. Why did you? Uh, or like, why did you like try try? Why did you try streaming at one point? Role playing as Isaac, I guess, or Baby Plum while we are at that. Was it
Um,
just for fun? I
well,
guess.
well, I found it during a video where I was checking out just fan made like Isaac games on like Scratch and itch.io. And then I just found the VTuber model, and then I was like, "Yo, this would be really funny." So then I just put it on for the end of the video, and I was like, "Well, this would also just make a good stream thing." So I just did it, and people thought it was funny, but it's hard to tell if everyone thinks it's funny because some people do, some people love it, some people don't quite care for it. But I did just test the waters. I'll probably bring it back at some point. I don't see why not. But yeah, it was just for fun to see what would happen. Half the shit I do on YouTube is an experiment to see what works because you gotta find the perfect balance of what you like to do and what the audience likes to do, and that's what I like to find.
I guess yeah. That's like a big number of, or a large number, a large part of the YouTube landscape. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's
have.
very true.
Yeah, I have this very theoretical question.
Okay.
Uh, we could see that like large YouTubers, not Isaac YouTubers, but large YouTubers in general, usually create a fake drama for a cloud, and I've been thinking that and since I think that it's fun to just spread obvious like petty drama just for the fun of it. Uh, I thought that it would be fun, right? If you had the same mindset, just doing some fake petty drama for cloud, nothing too serious, would you consider doing the same
Like actually, not for like a meme.
for a meme? Yeah, fake drama for
Oh,
a meme.
I mean, I feel like that's already happened. I don't think I've done anything, but like BD1P, he's like exposed me or whatever. How the moon landing exposes me. I mean, he's already done something like that. I probably would have done something back if I had a really solid idea. I mean, yeah, if if it's an obvious joke, then why the fuck not? I wouldn't do it, realistically. But if I had an idea, I'd probably do it by now.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
What's your favorite character and why?
And Isaac, I assume.
yeah.
Yes.
Um, I feel like it's cheating, but I mean, I like Eden the most because you just can't get more replayable than someone who could be literally anything almost. So, but I always feel like that's cheating. So I don't like to say Eden because some people are like, well, he's like a character, but like he's not a character. So like, what's your other favorite? All people kind of say something like that, and that would be Attained and Forgotten. Just because it's kind of sad that some things don't synergize with his bone. So it feels like there should be more there. But at the end of the day, just literally the way you approach every single room becomes its own puzzle, which becomes like almost its own beast because you're literally you have to pick up your weapon to throw it, then retrieve it. So just doing the simplest of rooms can be just a pain in the butt. And so
Unless you
every
have
single room is its own
birthright,
strategy.
and then unless you have
Oh
birthright,
yeah.
then you can actually like
And
recall
then
it.
still a fun steamroll right there anyway. So
Yeah.
he's just a really fun, solid character all around. The only thing I would do is just give him more things that synergize with the bone, which maybe on the patches something came up about, but I don't think so. But yeah,
I mean, theoretically, wouldn't like Tainted Forgotten's bone have the same kind of synergies with regular Forgotten's bone?
You'd think, but
I'm sure he does. He not? I would assume so.
I
I
mean,
thought he didn't have the one with chocolate milk.
I would have guessed he did. I have no idea though. I guess
I will.
I'd be surprised if they're different.
Yeah, I will actually have to look into that because I don't know that myself, and actually, it's sort of an interesting question.
Yeah.
If they don't, then there has to be a reason, right? Is it because of code restraints or some shit? And
They could
or
have
That
just
wouldn't even make
copy and
sense to me.
pasted the code.
or the fact that it'll take too much time to implement all of the synergies from Forgotten to Tainted Forgotten, because their code would be different. They have an entirely different attack pattern, although similar, also completely different in how it is approached.
Maybe I'm not gonna pretend I know anything about code, but maybe.
I mean, if we look at game history, there are a lot of examples where, due to code restraints, some corners had to be cut. I will not like name a specific example, I think, right now, but I do think that code restraints could be one of the bigger reasons as to why a certain feature wasn't implemented. The other one, of course, is the game being rushed, which has happened a lot. In your opinion, what are the worst characters in Isaac?
I can just pull my tier list. I'd have to. I can't remember off the top of my head. Actually, let me just look up the tier list.
I guess that's an option. Uh, for me, I think that the worst character, I think, would be Blue Baby, because yeah, he's just a base Isaac, but without the D6 and no red health. That's like one of the biggest bra moments in history.
I don't know if this is correct, but I think his like DPS might be lower than Isaac's as well. Like it's pretty.
His
It's just
DPS is
abysmal.
slightly higher, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It
Okay.
doesn't feel like it, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Well, I was actually looking at stats of both. Isaac starts with 3.5 damage, right? And
Okay.
like 2.73 tier stats, right? Blue Baby starts with the same tier stats, but starts off with 3.63 damage. So it's
Okay.
so it's slightly higher. I, if I'm correct, he Blue Baby does have a higher DPS multiplier. I think it's like 1.05. But I'm just talking out of my ass right now. I'll not. I
All right.
can't. I
Fair
can't
enough.
exactly confirm that. Yeah.
So I looked at my character tier list, and this was pre any patch, just fresh repentance. I put Tainted Kane at the bottom, and I stand by that because his old way of playing was so goddamn boring, and just going random, like it's still not the most fun when you know what you can and can't get. But other than that, because he's changed now, so it doesn't even count. I did put Blue Baby second to last, and I I don't like I don't know because like what's the benefit of playing Blue Baby? He's like a challenge character. I guess he has the poop, which is kind of 90% of the time. And I don't know, like what's the fucking point of that motherfucker? I feel like.
I mean, I think that he's the literal definition of a challenge character. Like, okay, the Lost and who else is a challenge character?
Keeper.
Keeper, yeah. Both of those are challenge characters, yeah, but they do have a gimmick that's like very outstanding to them or make them very different. With Keeper, he has coin heights and has the triple shot, while with the Lost, he has flight, spectral tears, and also with Keeper, it's very easy to like get angel items from the sacrifice room, because coins are a much more available resource than normal health, right? And
Yeah.
the Lost can just get free devil deals, yeah. With
Yeah.
Blue Baby, you have nothing like that, and he still plays like normal Isaac.
Like I
Lost,
feel like he's
yeah.
one of the most outdated almost because like the gimmick because he's like the first challenge character you're gonna unlock. I mean, I assume I don't know how it is nowadays. I feel like, but and then you're like, whoa, he has this bad active item. He has only solar health. Like that's crazy. But then you get, especially these tanning characters, you get so many more characters that have like no red heart health as well, and they're still challenging. And it's just like, I don't know. He just, I feel like there's no oomph to Blue Baby anymore. Maybe there was one day for being like, because he in Wrath of the Lamb, he's like the hardest character. Just straight up, he's the hardest one. So it's just like he was good, but like I don't think he holds up. And I don't know how he could hold up in a sense. It's weird.
I guess, yeah. From but that was like talking about generally as to why I hate Blue Baby, right? As why I consider him the worst character, and I do stand by that.
Yeah.
But if we are taking gameplay gimmicks into consideration, then I don't really like playing as Lilith because of course she is unique. She does have her incubus, but I just don't like that I basically lose control over where the shots are headed because you shoot tears directly from your face, right? With Lilith, you have to shoot through her familiars, and that sometimes can get into situations where it's annoying and it's frustrating to not have the control of directly directly shooting from your face, right?
That's just coward talk to me, man.
Yeah, but I think that most of what I'm talking about is just skill issue, and I just need to like get used to that. And I do respect Lilith as an okay character that tries to innovate in some kind of way. And I
Yeah, I
think
don't
yeah,
like Lilith haters. Like honestly, yeah, it is that one that complaint. It kind of is a skill issue. Like as soon as you learn Incubus, Lilith can be so much fun. Playing low damage Lilith for so long, losing box of friends. Yeah, no, that sucks. But like, if you just get good at Lilith, she's a lot of fun and can be very powerful as well. So
I mean yeah,
definitely recommend giving it a
I
shot.
am not arguing against that. I just don't like. I think it more ties into my life experiences in sort of a losing control and blah blah.
That's
So
deep.
yeah, super deep. Wow, I never knew that we would be getting fucking fake deep in this podcast. But I don't think that I have necessarily a problem with the character and the character gimmick themselves. I think it just comes more from experiences. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. You know what? I intended this podcast to be very entertaining and light podcast where we all complain about how Delirium is a shit boss and uh just talk about shit. And now I just made it fucking deep.
The
Yeah,
Amazing.
worst
gonna leave
character to
depressed.
me is fucking
It's a bad one. Yeah.
uh
Tainted Jacob.
the Lost,
The
Well, that's
Lost.
also coward
because
talk. What the fuck?
no, if you don't have Holy Mantle, back when I started playing, and my fucking Lost streak was 102 back then because of Lost.
Mine was 102. I think, bro, I just think that's a skill issue at that
It
point.
probably is. I'm better at the Lost now, and I say Tainted Jacob now because I fucking always get hit by uh Dark Esau, but that's my own damn fault because I'm an idiot.
Of course, yeah,
And if I wasn't an idiot, I wouldn't have died, but I'm an idiot.
yeah. I think objectively we can all agree that Blue Baby is the worst character because he feels the most outdated.
Yeah. Yeah. Weirdest bug that ever happened to you?
In
I assume all
Isaac.
these questions are Isaac related. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, oh, I caught
Yes,
the blue
yes.
once. Well, dude, I was the fucking. Sorry, my voice. I've been talking so I talked so much last time. My voice is kind of going, dude. But fucking, I was like the master of getting a soft locks. I have too many videos about me getting soft lock. I think there's like 4 or 5 out there, and this was all like pre-patch and stuff. So and I think some of it was fixed. Actually, no one was post-patch, but I guess it wasn't soft lock because it could have died. Either way, I was the master at that. That was pretty weird. Other than that, I don't really think that there's any crazy bug I've encountered. Just a good amount of soft locks that did very well for clips. Funny enough, but yeah, that's probably that.
Okay, can you choose one soft lock that like was the funniest or the weirdest?
Um, Probably. I mean, I can't remember all of them really. I mean, most likely I can't. It was really funny when I used the reverse tower card in the boss room, and it just blocked off the path. It was so funny, and it specifically why it was funny is because I was doing a specific video. I really can't remember the gimmick, but I remember I didn't like it. Like a couple minutes in, I was like, "This is so bad." And then I started to give up. I was trying to say I was giving up at the same time, during the run of like commentary wise, and then I just used that card in the fucking boss room, and then it blocked me in. I started laughing, and I was like, "Oh my god, I got some value out of this garbage video. Look at that!" And then I made a clip, and it now has 93K views for a video that was like failing as I was doing it. And I was like, "Whoa, well, look at that!" So that was really fun. But there was one that happened recently that was really funny. There was this room it was very narrow. You have to get to the top by going through just like those little locked blocks with a key. You have to use those. And at the top, there's just like two cards, and one was a Wheel of Fortune, and I used the Wheel of Fortune, and because the path up with the keys, it's only like that one block wide, that just key length, and I put the Wheel of Fortune right in the middle of that, and you can't move around it. All you can do, you have to choose to die. You have to either wait for the machine to break, which who knows how much money I had, I can't remember, or you have to walk into these spiked rocks and kill yourself, or you can leave the game and go back in, and it's chill, but you literally just can't go by it. It was just like, oh my fucking god, why is this hitbox like this? It was just so funny. But those probably my top two off the top of my head.
Yeah, okay. That was definitely a soft lock that you caused for yourself. It wasn't caused by the game itself, but it's still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also pressed that button by accident, or I used the wrong card. I did not even mean to do that. That's the best part.
Okay, that kind of redeems. That kind of redeems you, to be entirely honest.
I think it makes it worse. I look like more of an idiot. Like, oh well, shouldn't have
Well,
fucking pressed the wrong button.
you still look like an idiot, but at least it wasn't on purpose.
Wasn't calculated.
Yeah, you weren't purposely a fucking idiot.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Who is the worst boss in the entire game?
Well, you guys already said it's Delirium. There's
I
just
mean,
no
but
contest
what
there.
is yours?
Delirium?
Okay, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Chimera.
I mean,
I've actually gotten kind of happy with Reap Creep. I actually really like it now after fighting it for a while.
Rekeep's not too
So,
bad.
so Chimera is like my least favorite boss. I fucking hate that thing so much.
If we're excluding Delirium, what's his name? Scrooge. I don't think I've had many successful fights against Scrooge where I wasn't godly overpowered. He fucking sucks so much.
Scrooge.
It's hard.
On what floor does he appear?
He
Corpse.
appears on the corpse.
He's
Same
that
with
fucking
Oh.
guy with those like
Chimera.
vine arms that
Oh,
shot out, and
yeah.
there's tears
Oh
fucking
yeah, he's
literally
fucking
everywhere.
annoying.
He's so
I
bad.
don't even know any of his attacks because every time I encountered him, I always said the guard wrong. I should probably watch like some videos to actually
Honestly, I should too. I'm
see.
so bad with them. Like I think
Me
I know the
too.
attacks, but it's just like, oh my god, they're hard.
Yeah, but I don't even know the attacks. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah,
But to be
that
fair, I've only went to corpse like 3 times, and yeah, the first time I failed. The second time was with Azazel, and that was just to unlock Jiggerman and Sour, and then I that was like 2 months ago, and then I finally visited corpse again with Kane.
nice.
So I've only like encountered Vadgat and the Scourge, or the buying a fucking monster.
Oh man, Chimera is even worse. It's a speedy little fucker.
He's annoying.
And it's fucking
not
annoying.
that bad, but he can get you when you don't expect.
He
it, I
wasn't
feel
as
like.
bad as he was in Appetite Birth. Like I know you didn't play it, but like back when I did, even if you were at 2.0 speed, it would match your speed
It's
or
terrible.
even go above your speed.
That's legal.
It was so fucking annoying.
Yeah, I can see that.
I had like fucking 9 lives and I still fucking died.
Well, I mean, the first time you die with 9 lives is the worst time because now you're just permanently on 1 HP. So doesn't surprise me there,
Yep,
I guess.
that's true.
Unless you're playing with the last there, and there you just don't have any consequences.
Yeah.
You just fucking die. I think that the best way to use that cat or 9 lives is to have Guppy's Paw in your active slot, because then
That's true.
because then you can get 3 soul heights instead of 1 red height, right? And I've actually used that a couple of times when I was trying to fight Delirium with who was it? Was it no it wasn't Keeper. I think it was like Kane, I think. Yeah, it was
Okay.
Kane. Yeah,
Nice.
having Guppy's Paw is I think is better with that cat.
Yeah, I mean, I love Guppy Spy either way. I think it's kind of underrated.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think that Delirium is like the worst boss. He's certainly badly designed. Let's just face that. I think that the execution is clearly really fucking bad.
Yeah, I like the concept, just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the reason as to why he is like that is because the whole DLC Anti-Birth Plus, at least from what I've heard, is like extremely rushed.
hmm
Dude,
And Edmund wasn't as in control of it as he wanted to be. I remember he talked about that in an interview too.
yeah,
He was like busy with stuff, so it was just like a whole kind of like bad time and shit show almost. That's all I know about it, but yeah.
that's interesting. It also kind of sucks though, because one of the shit DLCs that we have to buy is Afterbirth Plus, right? Afterbirth and Repentance, yeah, they are good, but what does Afterbirth Plus even add aside from Void and Delirium?
Give good old void portals. Everyone loves those. I didn't even hate those. People complain about those too much. But I mean, it gave you a bunch of items as well.
It gave a bunch of items. There was Apollyon, right? Which
Was that an Afterbirth Plus, really?
yeah,
No way.
Apollyon was in Afterbirth Plus, yeah.
So was the Forgotten.
Forgotten was added
What?
via a booster pack. That was originally a
true.
mod. So I
Forgotten
wouldn't.
was not Afterbirth Plus.
Forgotten. As I said, Forgotten came out in a booster pack to Afterbirth Plus.
It was not Afterbirth Plus. I can guarantee that. I don't know what DLC it was, but
Okay.
Forgotten did. You might be thinking of Forgotten.
Okay, let's go on the wiki and let's just make sure.
I can guarantee because I did not start with Afterbirth Plus, and I played because I was playing before Afterbirth Plus even out, and Keeper was before that.
Okay, in the Afterbirth expansion, one character was added, plus one more character. In the Afterbirth Plus expansion, one character, Apollyon, was added, plus one more secret character, the Forgotten, added via a booster pack.
Yeah, Forgotten, not Keeper.
But we were talking about. Okay, I think I might have misheard. I thought we were talking about Forgotten the whole time. Yeah, sorry.
No, you said. Yeah, I said Keeper. I mean Forgotten earlier. You're talking about Keeper for some reason. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, no, he came.
Okay,
with,
then I probably misspoke or misheard. I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that I think that the worst boss by also design is the bloat. I know it's a giant fucking meme at this point, right?
He's not that bad. You just gotta learn the pattern. He still is not the easiest, obviously, but you really just gotta figure it
I
out and
mean,
you're good to
yeah,
go.
obviously.
Just stand behind him.
I'd rather fight fucking like the Haunt or someone over fucking Bloat, honestly. Bloat's not that. Do the April Fool challenge like 10 different times. You'll figure it out, you know?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm sort of hating Bloat because of the fucking meme and the fact that there's an entire fucking subreddit about it.
Right. I think that's funny.
Yeah, but the reason as to why I hate Bloat also is because he can spawn as a delirium form, right? And when you get him in a delirium fight, in order to avoid his brimstone attacks, if he decides to telefrag and spawn in an unfortunate position, right, where he's able to reach with his brimstone attack, you literally have 3 frames in order to evade that brimstone attack.
And that goes with like any Brimstone Delirium character or boss, though. You know?
I don't
I don't know
necessarily.
if it's 3
Yeah.
frames, but like Brimstone anywhere on a Delirium when it's off screen is just so ridiculous.
I have not experienced any shitty surprise brimstone attacks from any of the other bosses that Delirium spawned as. The only one that I've encountered so far was Bloat, which
That's surprising.
yeah. Maybe I just got lucky. I'll completely admit that. And I'll admit that since I'm not like a pro player, I only have like 430 hours in the game. But
Still a decent amount.
that's certainly a decent amount, yeah. But that's certainly not saying that I'm like a pro player and that I know everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that one of the better bosses actually is I don't know. I think that there's a lot to choose, but Reap Creep. I think that is one of the better bosses. You know, the fucking spider that attaches itself to the wall.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, I think that I think that he mimics the final boss kind of pattern. You know, with the 3 phases. But in a
Which final
small
boss?
I'm talking like Reap Creep basically copies the structure of final game bosses with him having multiple phases with different attacks, right? And I think, but in a smaller scale with less health. And I think that's
Okay.
still, and I still think that's like fun because I think that every single final game boss, apart from Delirium, of course, is like fun. Mega Satan, Mother, Lamb, Isaac, Blue Baby. I think that all of those and the structure that they have is very entertaining because it keeps the boss fight and the boss lively because with each phase their attacks basically change, and that also happens with Reap Creep. So the fact that the boss feels more lively, I think contributes to the boss and its enjoyment. I really do like Reap Creep. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the podcast, everybody.
What? No way.
Yeah, we sort of didn't think of more questions. I apologize. Were you
Yeah,
think?
it's okay.
Yeah, were you thinking that it's going to be longer?
I think you said it was gonna be like about an hour. It's been 50 something minutes, so I mean, yeah, it's close enough for that beyond what I was thinking.
Yeah, close enough. I mean, we did run. I was literally fucking padding in the last 10 minutes or so. So
Oh really?
yeah, So, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Kelvin, do you have any final words to say?
Final words. Well, yeah, I don't know when this is gonna go up, but it's New Year's Day right now. Um, so I hope you all have a fantastic 2022. Thanks for watching. Make sure you support everyone here, and that's all I got.
Yeah, it's actually going to come out tomorrow on Sunday.
Nice,
So, yeah.
nice.
So
Happy
you
Sunday.
Still technically New Year's, so.
it's still technically New Year's, yeah, we are recording this January 1st. So, Happy New Year's. Hope we have a better year than the previous two, even though we all know it's going to be shit. And
Yep.
yeah, Happy New Year's. Now fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yes.
Fuck off.